going to be doing almost everything by yourself. You're going to put gas in your car by yourself, even to assemble your furniture yourself. You're going to set up your house by yourself. You're going to knock your curtains. In fact, before you know, you become carpenter, because gradually I started having toolboxes that I did not have before, screwdriver or hammer or everything, because you're going to start fixing things by yourself. So that is another reality that you have to face. Whether you're looking to relocate to Canada or you're just curious about life in Canada, let me save you from a few surprises. You see, some things I expected were totally different from what I got when I arrived in Canada. So buckle up, let's dive right in. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Celine Chibuzo, and on this channel I break down all you need to know about studying, living and thriving in Canada, whether as an international student, a permanent resident or an immigrant in general. I also like to share my knowledge and experiences in life. If this sounds like something you like, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post more videos. And for my old subscribers, thank you. Thank you so much. I see you guys. Thank you so much. So guys, the first thing I want to talk about is when you arrive at the airport. The moment you're done with your immigration checks and everything and you go to claim your bag,
from that moment, you're on your own.
OYO, or you're on your own. There is nobody standing by to ask you, can I help you with your bag, whether for free or for a fee. There's nothing like that. You're going to see free trolleys everywhere. Just grab them and carry your bag. So please, when you're coming, carry what you can carry. If you come here with 5 bags, 6 bags, you're carrying everything yourself. Nobody's going to help you. Okay? Even if you have friends, families waiting to pick you up at the airport, you know very well they cannot come to where you're claiming your luggage. So from that point till whenever you meet your family members, you are on your own. So that's your welcome to adulthood life in Canada. The second thing you have to keep in mind is friends. You see that person you think is your friend or relative, and you feel, okay, I have a contact in Canada. They're going to be at your service or beck and call. No, that person is also busy, also struggling, also working. If the person is a student, it's not easy. You school, you work. If you have family, the same thing. If they are kind enough, they could be available for you, let's say for the first week, 2 weeks, at most 1 month when you arrive. That's if they are so kind enough to call out, to reach out, to visit, and all that. After that, you realize that they also need that care. They also need you reaching out to them to check up on them as well, because it's a two-way thing. So in Canada, don't even start feeling angry that I know this person and since I came doesn't even care about me anymore. I know how close we were in Nigeria. No, please understand that the person is also very busy, have deadlines to meet, have work to do, have family to take care of. So you're not the only person in the person's life. Okay, so let that be what you have in your mind. The third point I want you to notice is that virtually and practically everything in Canada is by appointment. You see, as little as wanting to have a haircut, you have to book an appointment. You can't walk into a salon and you think, oh, they will just start rushing you to do your hair. No, they're going to send you to go and come back because you did not book an appointment. Except you're lucky you go in there at a time when they don't have anybody or anything doing. That's the only time they can attend to you. Aside from that, you have to book appointment. Even when you're sick, you need to see the doctor, you have to book an appointment, except for a few walk-in clinics where you can go to. If it's something that just comes up as an emergency, then you go to emergency. Aside from that, please, you have to book appointments. Everything here is by appointment. Like even when I had to extract my teeth, I came back from the dentist, my jaw was so swollen. They'll usually give a prescription to go to a pharmacy to take your medication. I was feeling like, oh, my jaw is swollen. I'm in a lot of pain. They're going to attend to me sharp, sharp. When I got there, they collected the prescription for me and told me to come back in 2 hours. Everything is by appointment. Till today, I'm still trying to understand why you go into the pharmacy to get your prescribed medications. The medications are right there looking at you, but they'll tell you to come back 1 hour, 2 hours, sometimes even the next day. That one is what I'm still trying to find out. So please, guys, everything here is by appointment. Even to open account, you see in my country, you dare not bring in money to the bank and an account officer will let you walk away with that money. No way. Even if banks have closed, they will do everything possible to at least keep that money from you because they don't want to lose that customer. The next day, they can proceed with opening of the account. But you see, when I came to Canada, I went to the bank with my friend. We had our money cash. They're not begging you for your money. Oh. They told us straight up, you need to book an appointment. They're not going to open the account for us. What did we have to do? Have to go online, start searching the bank to see when they have the next appointment. Guess what? 3 weeks later was the next appointment. We'll have to start checking all the branches of this bank to see the one that has the closest date. So just know that when you're coming here, virtually everything is by appointment. Which brings me to the next thing. When you have an appointment, please keep to time. These people are very strict and very particular with their time because you're not the only one. So let's say you have an appointment from 10 to 10:30 and you're coming in late. By the time you come and your time have passed, they're attending to the next person. They'll either tell you to go home because you've missed your point, or you just sit down and be waiting. If you're lucky and they have time before they close the business for the day, like have time in between or somebody missed, that's the only time they can attend to you. So please remember to keep to time as well. Okay. Number four, you see public transportation here. The bus does not wait for you. You are the one that waits for the bus. So for you to meet up with this your appointment you're talking about, just know that you have to get to the bus station on time. Buses don't stop anywhere anyhow. They have designated bus stations where they can stop, and you're expected to walk down there. Sometimes you're before like this in front of you, you see the bus passing. I know how many times I'll be running like just a minute, I'm running. Sometimes you're even trying to wave, the bus driver will do as if they did not see you. Zoom, they've gone. The next time another bus is coming, some places bus comes every 30 minutes. There are sometimes it even comes like every 1 hour, especially on the weekend. So you see, bus will not wait for you here, except you want to take Uber. That one is money because you keep spending more money. So if you're planning on taking the bus, please just make sure you're at the bus stop on time and know that buses will not stop anyhow here. They stop at designated place. And one other shock I got here is even if it's only one person in the bus, once it is time, the bus moves. Nobody's waiting for the bus to fill up. In my country, they will wait for the bus to fill up. So you can even say, oh, even though the bus was supposed to leave at 4, they might not leave. What is the chance that the bus will get filled up? Here, once it is time to move, the driver moves. Whether they have one or half person inside that vehicle, the bus will move because someone else is waiting for that same bus in the next station, and the person is also working with time. So they don't even need the bus to be full or not. What they do is they work with time. The number five reality here is that when you come to Canada, you realize you have potentials that you never knew you had before because you're going to be doing almost everything by yourself. You're going to put gas in your car by yourself. You're going to put air in your tires by yourself. You go and buy wiper, they will just give you the wiper. You install it yourself. Even to assemble your furniture yourself. Because sometimes you even order for these things online and they just deliver it to your house with instructions, manual, and that's it. You have to figure out how to do it yourself. You want to get the service of somebody to do it for you, then you're going to pay for it. And you know, here you pay somebody per hour. There's nothing like manual labor. I just dash you. You're not dashing the person, you're paying for service, and you're going to get the person well paid. So it's not like the person is doing you a favor. The person is working hard to earn their money, and you're going to pay the person well for that particular job, or you learn how to do it yourself. So that is one reality you have to face in Canada. You're going to set up your house by yourself. You're going to knock your curtains. In fact, before you know, you become carpenter because gradually I started having toolboxes that I did not have before, screwdriver or hammer or everything, because you're going to start fixing things by yourself. So that is another reality that you have to face. Another reality is that nobody dashes you money in Canada. Oh, please. There is nothing like free money. Be very careful. If somebody tells you, oh, let's go out, let's have a drink, let's go out for outing, even if they are your colleagues or you're at work, and they say, oh, do you want tea? Do you want to order coffee? Do you want to offer this? It's not free. Oh. Don't rush and go and say, yes, yes, yes. You now order 6 plates. As that thing is coming, even if one person uses his or her card to pay for it, once the bill arrives, they are going to share it for everybody, including the tax on top. Everybody here have known how to calculate tax already. They will just calculate the tax for you, depending on the province where you are, plus the amount of whatever you bought, plus even tip that they added to what people purchase. They will still split the tips among all of you. So there is nothing that is free here. Even if you go out with your boyfriend and all of you order food and eat, everybody will pay for their bills by themselves. So nobody is going to dash you money. Don't think, oh, you're new or they feel that you're not yet working for that, they'll dash you money. No, they expect that before you come here, you're ready, you're prepared, and you know what to expect. So please cut your coat according to your size. If you know you don't have money, just tell them, oh, I'm fine. Oh, I'm not hungry. Oh, I have food. No, don't go and say, okay, let's go. You follow them, you go out, all of you eat, and you be like, oh, this person is so nice, he paid for us. He's not paying nothing. After that outing, just expect your bill. All of you will just send the person's money back to the person. Okay, so that is another reality that you have to know here in Canada. Another reality you have to keep in mind is that you're going to be sharing accommodation with people, especially when you come here alone as a student and all that. You need to find somewhere to settle first. Rent is paid here monthly, so you cannot afford to go and rent a full duplex and only you'll be living inside it, because come to think of it, you can only sleep in one room at every point in time. You cannot occupy two rooms at the same time, or can you? Let me know in the comment section below. So, well, that's the point I'm trying to make. You have to share. And when you have to share with people, some accommodation allows pets. So in this country, pets are more like family. Your cat, your dog. I've even seen someone that has rat as a pet, depending on what they have. But the major thing you're going to see here is cats and dogs. So when you're sharing accommodation, please try to find out if that rental property allows pets. If you know you're not the type that like pets, stay away, because the pets here live in the same house with you. They sleep on the same bed with the owners, and they're going to be sharing the same bathroom with you.
No.
You heard me. Yes, they're going to be sharing the same bathroom. So that's what happened when we first came. My friend rented the place where she was staying with people, and they had cats everywhere. Another one was living with someone that had dog, and you see the owner bathing the dog in the same bathroom where you're going to have your bath. So get ready. That's another shocker you're going to see here. Not in my country where we keep dogs outside. I don't know how it's done in other countries as well, but you see in this Canada, they're going to live with you inside your house. So please get ready. When you're looking for accommodation, check very well, oh, and be sure if these people allows pets or not, and know if your housemates have pets or not, so that you don't start having problem when you've already signed lease. Then you now come and say you don't want to stay again. You will keep paying for it, or you get somebody to take over your lease. That's how things are done here. So please do your due diligence very, very well, okay? One other point I want to talk about is that you might not get your exact kind of job when you come here. Be ready to settle for something lower, your starting point, especially for those who have professional jobs. Coming to Canada is very hard to get back into your field, okay? Because you need to prepare yourself, you need to have your resume in the Canadian style. You need to do certain things. Sometimes you might need to do one or two training to, refresh your memory and stuff like that. So just know that you cannot just come in today and then tomorrow you start getting that your same kind of job. No, be ready to settle for something lower for a start, and then along the line you continue to grow, you continue to build so much needed Canadian experience that will pivot you into your desired job and desired role. And lastly, there is gender equality even in your place of work. So when you come here to work in Canada, do not expect that because you're a female, somebody's going to give you lesser job than what they gave a guy. No way. Oh. If all of you are working in the factory, all of you will do the same kind of job. You carry the same kind of heavy metals. All of you will have your own assembly line where you're going to be carrying your parts and everything. You're working, whether male, whether female, you're doing the same job. So don't come and start feeling bad that, oh, I'm a female. Because before they even hire you, they'll ask you, are you able to lift 25 pounds, 50 pounds? Because that is the requirement of the job. And then you keep saying yes, 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 thinking you're answering yes to get into the system. Once you get into the system, you will do the work that brought you there. They're not looking at whether you're in. You cannot come to work and then they'll say, okay, all the males this side, if a man is welding, you're welding too. Wherever you find yourself, even if it's in the restaurant, supermarket, whatever a man can do, you see here, a woman can even do it much more. It's in this place that that terminology really works. So brace up and get ready. I hope you found this video very helpful. Let me know in the comment section below if you're planning on coming to Canada and in what way this video has helped you. See you in my next video. Bye.